Hello, my Libras. Welcome to my channel. Temperance of Tarot here. For those who do not know me yet, I am new. Not new at this, but new here. What I do is I'm just going to be doing regular no time date readings, no past, present, or future. It's just kind of what they want to let us know. I will post other ones that are more specific to dates, but I just wanted to kind of throw these out there because a person can see this next month and it may resonate with them and help them out. So I'm excited to do the reading for you guys, and I hope that it does resonate. But if it doesn't, please don't throw shade. Just click over to another tarot reader, or sometimes it may be a reading that you may have to hear for a person that you're with or that you know. So just listen to the reading, and if it doesn't resonate, there's other readers, or we could do a private reading as well. I do offer private readings as well. That information is at the bottom in the description of the video. So let's get started and see what messages we have for you today. Okay. Make my things flipped here. Okay. Okay, guys. So overall energy is the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is an indication of past memory, something from the past. So this could be something related to the past. Cups are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So it could be related to also somebody that is in that sign, or that energy could be here. But the Six of Cups, it's an interesting thing because it looks like a mom and a child just kind of chilling. But what they're doing is they're kind of like thinking about the good memories from the past. This also symbolizes like family, like it's a family thing. So it may not be. It could also be like a close friend that's almost like a family member, or also a past love. But it's usually somebody that's been very, very connected to you, not somebody that you just kind of meet in the street type of thing, like a past memory, but somebody that had some type of impact on your past. And they're good memories, they're not bad memories. Or it can mean that something is coming back from the past as well. Okay, so we're starting off with Queen of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. So with the Queen of Wands, you know, that is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. It's a person that has courage and a lot of determination. This person here has been through a lot, and you know, in order to get where they were, where they can basically take a stance, have so much drive, understand, be a huge inspiration to people, they really had to get through it to be in this spot. So this can also represent an older woman, a mom, or somebody that is you know, more mature and has been through it. It's a person that people look up to, a person that people feel inspired by. So you have the Hanged Man, and then you have Hanged Man is not a bad situation. The Hanged Man can represent a person that is kind of sitting and taking a minute, taking a step back to go a few steps forward. And this may be that past that you need to go back to a little bit to kind of break through and go forward. This is a sacrifice and release card. So you have to sacrifice yourself and your feelings and your whole body and soul in order to be able to release this, to move on. And coming from, you know, a person, we're starting off with such a strong energy. It's very difficult for a person that's in control like that and being inspired by so, you know, inspiration to so many people, to take a minute to take care of themselves. It's almost like impossible to do. So I think what may be happening is there's some financial strain going on with the Five of Pentacles. The good news is you have the Knight of Pentacles that follows it. And the Knight of Pentacles is a person that really can take their hard work and bring it into something. They're a hard worker. They're relentless at what they do. They'll keep pushing forward until they get what they get. They're super efficient. They're filled with tasks that are a little repetitive, but so repetitive that it can be tiring sometimes. So it's important that, you know, giving up is not an option to them. But sometimes you have to do this and take a step back in order to move a few steps forward. So this may be something that is colliding, where you have mixed emotions, where you're financially stressed, you feel like you can't stop for the moment, Libras. And you know, Libras are really indecisive, because there could be like a decision that you need to make too, relating to a past experience, or relating to my hair is like all flapping up. But here's the deal: you have luck on your side. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Wands, you have the Four of Wands, and then you have the Five of Cups. So what this is telling me here is whatever change is going to happen, whatever cycle is ending here, whatever you're dealing with that's really struggling or trying to keep you or prevent you from moving forward, which is not really you. Coming from a Libra, it's an indecisive situation, in my opinion, meaning you're undecided about something, and it's going to cause financial strain because you can't make this decision. That will end. The cycle will end, and you do have luck on your side to make it work for you. Here's the deal with the Eight of Wands: it's a quick thing. So when it happens, it's going to be very quick. So take the time to be in that Hanged Man moment and really reconvene with your body, so that when you do release yourself, you're not releasing yourself into like turmoil waters, you're releasing yourself into a good module. So take advantage of that stagnant time, even though it's causing financial strain. Try to focus on what's important. With the Four of Wands, this symbolizes that it has something to do with community. So this could very well be a work situation, a business situation, where, you know, you're kind of trying to revise things, to try to make things make sense for what's happening here. The deal is, you know, when you are stuck in a situation, it's important not to be stuck and cry over spilled milk, but instead be stuck and figure out a way how to build that into something better. I think something from the past may be irking you and worrying you, that it could be, you know, there could be some communication maybe about like, you know, a rent payment or a mortgage payment that can't be made, and it's causing financial strain. You're trying to figure out, well, guess what? You will figure this out. You have that passion. You have the luck. You have the Knight of Pentacles, which is an efficient hard worker. You're capable of doing it. I think your biggest challenge is not crying over spilled milk and trying to get through it, which you can. You have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is a delightful surprise. It's a person that, you know, can bring out that inner child fun part of it. It also signals one being unconscious, which is not being unconscious. The fish is jumping out, and the fish is trying to let this person know, like, hello, I'm in this cup, don't drink me. So basically what that fish is doing is it's trying to awaken you, to tell you to take a step back and look outside of the box, not inside of the box, which is what this guy really does, because he is sacrificing something. He is sacrificing something, which is the Five of Pentacles. It's definitely a financial issue, a home issue. You're sacrificing something, Libra, and it's going to be worth your sacrifice, because you're going to have a lot of luck in it. The communication that comes in is going to be good news. It's not going to be bad news. Now, again, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, High Priestess, super spiritual person, really like healing effects, like you got this. This is the bomb Kata Gita in my book. This person, this energy is an energy where you really have the ability to pinpoint internally what the right thing to do is for yourself and for your business, your family, your home in general. You have that connection to be able to go unconscious and see what's going on without any distractions. That's really important. You have a lot of things here signaling that you need to take a step back before you run too fast and you fall on your face. You know, obviously with the Seven of Wands, it's a perseverance situation. You will persevere at it. Don't be defensive towards yourself. Don't be too like, oh my God, it's the end of the world, but instead take advantage of the fact that you have these wands and you could persevere through whatever challenging waters you're trying to get through. It's possible. You land with the Page of Swords, and you know, it's going to take a lot of mental energy. Page of Swords is, you know, Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this is definitely you. And I really think that with this coming in, You're going to have a good and eager, it's the thoughts and the plans that are going to come out are going to be so, they're going to be really good, and it's going to give you a really good, like, it's going to make you enthusiastic about the future. It's not going to make you dwell on it. So once you get through this and you step out of the box and you try to figure out what's going on, and you try to pinpoint the big issues and the big boo-boos or the big problems that you need to overcome to get out of this financial strain, whether it be mortgage problem or rent problem, business rent problem, that's causing this financial, you need to take a step back, feel it internally to be able to see externally what's going on. You have to be like inverted, not outward. You have to go inward. And it's hard to do that when, you're a person that inspires others. So it's hard when you're that person where people come to asking for help and you don't even know how to help yourself at that moment. That's challenging. And it definitely can make you feel bad and make you feel crappy, but you have those 2 cups. They're still there behind you. They're rebuildable, and you have all the luck in the world with inevitable fate to get it done. This is also a cycle that's just changing, and I think it's bringing back some past memories. Like, maybe you worked really hard for this. There was a huge disruption, and you're upset about it, making you go back and say, man, back in the day it used to be so much easier. It was good. And now I'm having all these challenging problems. Me being this once inspirational person, and now I don't even know the answer myself. So, and again, with a Libra, being indecisive is one of our biggest, it's literally one of the biggest weaknesses. Them not being able to deal with confrontation and get through a situation. They're very, very diplomatic instead. They're gracious, they're social. They enjoy being harmonious and gentle and stuff like that. They don't like injustice. And this is definitely an injustice moment. I feel like it's not something that should be happening, something that happened and you weren't prepared for it, but you have worked hard for it, and it's in your cards here. You can't take away talent. So let's see. My deck is upside down. All right. Ooh. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. So yeah, so that definitely clarifies. Energy here is strength. So obviously you need to really be brave that what's happening is going to be okay. That's the first step. If you can't overcome the fact that what's happening is going to be okay, don't even go any further. You got to first understand that you have the ability to make it right with the strength card. It's a Leo card. So you have that power, that pride that will get you through this, but you need to utilize it. Don't just throw it away because it's being given to you, that gift of strength. So utilize it, be brave, stay focused, and most definitely ensure that you use your inner strength. This is not a physical strength, this is a mental strength. That's what we're dealing with here. So to clarify the Queen of Wands, you have the King of Cups, which is an awesome situation. So basically what this is telling me is you either have a partner that is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that really is trying to help you. This person can be compassionate, balanced. They're able to balance the control and the emotions at the same time. They're also able to know when and where it's appropriate for affection or, for certain things to happen. They're people, this is a person of a lot of compassion, diplomacy, and generosity. So you have a lot of good aspects as a partner, in my opinion. So I think you guys are strong in standing. It doesn't have to mean, it could be vice versa. The female could be the male and the male could be the female. But whatever I could tell you, it's a very balanced relationship. You have that person that is fierce, has desires, really can set their desires into action and get it done. And then you have another person that's capable of being nurturing and compassionate and able to control between the both without it being overwhelming. The Hanged Man, you got to go back a little traditionally. So traditional Hierophant is Taurus. And you have to go back a little bit. Or it could be that a Taurus put you in this position. So, it could have been that maybe you had a partner that wants to lock out of the business and doesn't want to be involved in it. Now you're trying to shove it over to yourself. And that could be that King of Cups, where it's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, where you had that partnership. They were giving that balance. It's gone, and now you don't know what to do with it. Very possible. I can tell you that the way to release and sacrifice is to be traditional, have moral, and have ethics. It will come naturally, literally come naturally. You have the Five of Pentacles, which means basically financial stress. It's a financial crisis. So having the Page of Wands gives me more insight that, there has to be some type of Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. And the Page of Wands is a person that is able to develop a new project. And it's going to be a financial strain for you. I feel like maybe that could be the issue of your actual aggravation, is that this may cost you some money. But the great thing is you have the ability to be free with it and actually create that new project and plan for the future. You have to do that in order for this financial crisis to go away. So with the Knight of Pentacles, which is that efficient person that really, gets it done, structure, efficiency, routine, really is becoming, you're allowing the manifestation to come in because you have the Devil. So you're allowing him to play with your mind, a lot of manifestations. This is who you are. This is not who you are. You don't need this type of energy. So let go of it. If you don't let go of it, it's just going to linger around and bring you down. So I do think that you need to let go of something that may be bothering you in order to move on. Again, you have the communication. It's going to come in. It's inevitable, and it's going to come fast. When it does, so you better be ready. Could be that a loan's coming through to help you or something like that. You do have the Knight of Wands. So the not the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands. You have the beautiful King of Wands, and he sees the big picture. So once you get this communication, you're going to be able to get the big picture going. So this may be communication on funds, on a loan that you may have applied for. So hang in there. The King of Wands, they're the leaders. They overcome challenges. So you're going to overcome it once the communication comes in, and it's going to be quick. So you better be ready mentally, because again, that's a materialistic thing. So remember, Devil's also materialistic. So snap out of materialistic and start thinking mentally. Cash is not just in the hand. Cash is also, or money is based off of how you develop it. So you have to really focus on that part. It sucks when we're doing well, we get knocked down like that. It's very confusing. So I could understand where you're coming from with that, but just hang in there because you have the energy to fight through that. Again, when it comes to the home or the rent or the mortgage, there's some type of situation here that's happening. I think that you're going to be victorious with it. You do have the Ace of Swords, so don't panic. If it is related to that, it's going to be fixed through communication. So that could also very well be it too. Again, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So you don't need to cry about the spilled milk. It was inevitable. It was inevitably going to happen. So you can't really blame it on a current situation. So if it was a partnership separation here where they kind of left you hanging and you have no finances to kind of continue on the business or continue on in a relationship or some sort where it was a relationship, the husband left you, you have no money, but you have an insight of what you want to do, but you don't have the money to do it, communication will come in to help you with that. But this part of it was inevitable. You were going to deal with this anyway. So what it's telling you is don't wreck too much of the current situation happening at this moment. It was going to happen anyway. So happy moments with the Page of Cups. As I said, it's a delightful surprise. You're going to have good news coming in. I think the good news is going to come in once you do get that good news that comes in, you're going to need to rest and restore your mind in order to be able to move forward. So make sure that you take that rest and you restore, take it down a notch before you head in that direction. High Priestess, you now have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is working on something. So use your intuition and you will achieve what you want to do. It is right here in your face. High Priestess, in my opinion, she's like the bomb. Like, you can't have better than that. Like, she does everything. She's spiritual and she's got pretty much everything that she needs to get it done. So use your intuition and start working on whatever you want to work You got to work on your mental, not material things. I do see success in it. So you're going to persevere. Whether it was a partnership or not, you're going to persevere with or without it. There is proof here that there was some type of partnership. So, and this is where the defense and the perseverance problem happens. So there is going to be better waters. Just hang in there. With the Page of Swords, again, you have that curiosity, that, you know, mental energy that you really need, a person that's eager to share their thoughts and their plans, but you may not have anybody to share it with. Prioritize, balance. You will definitely figure this out, but you just have to really use your mind and your soul. Like, you have to hear yourself, step out of the box. That sacrifice and release is really important. If you don't do that, you're going to end up in the same spot. So just be really careful that you let go before you move on. The communication will come, so don't rack your brain over it. In the meantime, prepare for what's going to happen when it comes in. So I will do the Moonology Oracle cards. In the bottom of this video, I'll post the pointers. They usually come at like 2 or 3 pointers per card. I don't read it out because I feel like the person will go and read it and copy it and place it into their daily routine and make this, and help them make this change or help them get through this current situation. So let's see what it gives you. Surrender to the divine. A new romantic cycle begins. So maybe this was a relationship. This very well could have been a situation where a partner left you hanging and you financially are stressed out about it. It is making you worry more materialistically than emotionally, and communication is going to come in. You're going to be victorious with whatever house situation it is. If it is a divorce coming, you will win that house situation for sure. You're going to get over the grief, the loss, and the pain of the spilled milk. You will get exciting news from this. You're going to restore. You're going to get better at it. You're going to go into your spirituality mode and you're going to find what your calling is. It was a defense system with the partnership, and you did persevere the relationship, and you're going to prioritize and get through it. Surrender to the divine, which means that you have to really find that intuition and become this person, and not let things bother you, because this person believes that karmic will serve its justice. They're not going to run around and do anything. So if that is the case, keep in mind a new romantic cycle will start, because you do have 2 Wheel of Fortunes here. So those are cycles. So it is saying that whatever is closing out will come with new love. So hang in there. I think it will get better. I know it's a stressful time. If this did resonate and you want to ask more questions, I do offer private readings. All information will be below. If it didn't resonate, don't throw shade. It hurts my feelings. But thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't just like, subscribe, share, and like. And I really appreciate you guys watching me. Thank you.